so worried. We're not gonna die. I promise you that.
Next is PW01408. That's you.
Hey, what's going on guys? Arekkz here and welcome to God Eater 3. We are a little over a week away now from the official launch of the game, but thanks to the awesome guys over at Bandai Namco, I've had a chance to go hands-on with the game early and bring you guys some gameplay, and that is exactly what I'm showing you today. This first video is largely just going to be the beginning of the game, the first sort of 20 minutes. Now, fair to say that these kind of games do typically start a little bit slowly, so what you'll be seeing in this is largely speaking just the tutorial, so there isn't going to be any like crazy fights, but I will be uploading another video later on today fighting one of the bigger Arekkz, which is basically like the kind of big monsters that you fight. And that is a kind of much more exciting fight, so if you want to sort of see some of the higher level gameplay, then do stay tuned. But of course, if you want to sort of get some context as to what this is, then you can check out this video. Now, largely speaking, I will let you just watch the gameplay and listen to the voiceover, but a couple of things. Obviously, God Eater introduces quite a lot of new features this time around. It's been quite a while since I've played God Eater. I played the first one back on PSP. I didn't actually get a chance to check out the second one, so jumping in, it is obviously quite drastically different. It's been built from the ground up for next generation consoles. There's new weapons to try out. I'm going to be using the Heavy Moon in this one, which is sort of like this half moon blade which does wide slashes, and then you can transform it into this massive battle axe. But there's also the Biting Edge, which is kind of like dual blades, which then transform into like a staff. There's a new ray gun. You've also got burst arts and burst art plugins to sort of change the way your weapon behaves. There's a lot of stuff to deep dive into, and we'll probably explore some of that in a later video, but safe to say, if you guys are, say, subscribed to this channel because you like Monster Hunter, then this might be of interest to you. Now, they are two, very different games. Yes, admittedly, they both exist within the hunting genre, but they also do their own thing in their own very different way. So it is one of those things where, for me personally, having played Monster Hunter for like 10 years, it's kind of impossible for me to not draw comparisons. But I will say that if you like those kind of games, you do like the hunting genre, then it's definitely worth checking this out. It is still very different. It's a lot more fast-paced. It's obviously very anime-inspired, hence why you can have these over-the-top aerial combat. You'll be jumping up, you'll be dashing through, you'll be pulling off some crazy moves, but it is still a lot of fun. So either way, I'm going to leave you guys just to watch this out for now, so you can sort of see the beginning, listen to some of the cutscenes, and of course just see some of the early missions, but do keep it locked, because if you guys want a chance to understand what some of these slightly higher level fights look like, then the next video uploading later on today is the one you want to see. Of course, if you guys haven't entered our giveaway for the limited edition Super Smash Bros. Nintendo Switch, be sure to click that link in the description box down below to enter, but otherwise, enjoy the rest of the gameplay.
Hey, you okay? You seem pretty out of it. Bad dream or something? Anyway, rise and shine. I went ahead and asked about our next job. It's in a pretty thick spot. Looks like there's not too much time left for you and me, huh? Fighting an ash this thick will ruin a body in no time. And if we can't work, well, I doubt the folks at the port will want to look after us. Eventually, we're either going to run out of the bias factor we need to live, or we'll end up as origami snacks or bait, and that'll be that. A time-honored end for ages like you and me. Yeah, well, that's not gonna happen to us. I promise. After all, we've got too much riding on our shoulders. We'll keep going for the ones we couldn't save. It's a vow I made to them all. I'm never going to give up, no matter what happens. So, that's that. We are not dying. The two of us will keep moving forward, onto whatever tomorrow brings.
see. Where is it? Where's the origami?
Our lines are crossed. What team are you with?
Requesting salvage! Please, I don't want to die!
Forget them. They're already origami, Chow. You've got your own jobs to do, so get to them.
Hurry up and let us loose.
I am now releasing the restraints on Pennyward Ages Hound 1 and Hound 2. Alright, you dogs. Sick 'em. I'm limiting your operation area. If you try to do any moonlighting, well, you know what happens.
Yeah, we know. Shall we? We'll make it out of this.
Follow the program you were given and acclimate to the Ashlands. Once you've acclimated, return immediately. Defectors will be written off. That is all.
Something unexpected might happen. If it does, I'll use my own judgment.
Unnecessary combat may result in the loss of God Arcs. Thus, fighting is prohibited. Proceed with tests to confirm effectiveness in high ash density conditions.
Yeah. How are you doing? I think I'm all right. Are you disoriented? Look straight ahead for me. Well, you should be fine then. Let's move. Follow me.
You've got no business in that area. Move back. Another team is operating there.
Yeah, sure. The ones with their wires crossed? Keep a safe distance. Let's play it safe for now. It's funny how no matter how hairy it gets, I always have fun when you're around. If you find high ground, climb on up. It's always an advantage in a fight. Looking down on origami crawling beneath you feels pretty good too.
Surrounded by origami. Requesting salvage.
This is Hound 1. I'm at Point Alpha. Can you break through their line?
Understood. I'll get through somehow.
You do not have permission to transmit. You want to get written up?
Hey, you can't blame me for being curious.
Idiot.
Still got some stamina? It's easy to get winded this deep in the Ashlands.
Hound 1, do you read me? I made it through the line. En route to Point Alpha.
All right, we'll clear out the origami in the area. Proceed with caution.
Hugo, I owe you for this.
You do not have permission to transmit. Don't make me tell you again. You haven't completed the acclimation program. Proceed with your assigned mission.
If we can fight this deep in the Ashlands, who gives a crap about acclimation?
You'll be disciplined for insubordination. I hope you're ready for that.
Sure, whatever you say. Now quit looking over my shoulder. Saying we're fighting in dense ash is enough of an excuse, right?
You'll regret this.
You seem comfortable enough in a fight. You can fight in gun form, too. See if you can transform for me. more company. Let's go. Expend OP. You can fight in blade form to restore your supply. This is Hound 1. All origami eliminated.
This is Bull 1, arriving at Point Alpha soon. Thanks a ton. I thought it was a goner this time.
Don't give up so easily. Nobody's got time to wipe your nose for you here. Okay, time to head home and get in our cells. Don't worry, everyone made it back okay. A good result for us. We might do as the port folks want. Work ourselves to the bone, get dragged to hell and back. But that doesn't mean we're willing to give up our lives without a good fight. A place where ages can live out their lives without being controlled or pushed around by anyone. That's what we need, right?
Took the words right out of my mouth.
Ouch!
The guards went to town on you this time, didn't they? Bet that hurts. You never do as you're told, huh? Bet it's hell getting teamed up with this guy.
I didn't know you were back from patrol, Zeke.
Yep, that's right. All done with my work for today. Listen, man, next time you should come out with me. Come on. I thought you were smarter than that. Having a chance to work with the Zeke Pennyworth should be enough to make you weep for joy.
Maybe you should mention how good you are.
Hugo's always so by the book. It must have been boring out there with him. Come on, I'll show you a real cool trick next time.
This isn't a sport, Zeke.
Look, I know that. You think I don't know that? Anyway, did you hear the recent news? One of the other teams was saying that a port nearby got swallowed by the ash.
That's the first I've heard of it. But it's not exactly news for ports to get engulfed by the ashlands.
Sure, it's no surprise when it's some base somewhere. But how will you feel when the ash is creeping closer and closer?
Are you talking about an ash storm?
Yeah, well, if one of those ash storms does come through, it's not like there's a whole lot we can do other than strap in and pray, right?
Yeah, that's about the size of it. Though, even then, riding one out isn't all that realistic.
time to get cracking. Let's see if the God Arc repairs worked. We can start off with your shield. A good offense is the best defense, but blocking attacks is a nice way to stay alive. To use items. They won't do you any good if you're dead. Still, there are a lot of items to choose from. Gotta use what's right for the moment, I guess. Okay, no problem so far. We still got some time, so let's do some scavenging. There's stuff flying around here and there, right? Pick it up. We need materials these days. Any spoils we pick up outside of our job don't go to the prison. They're ours to keep. If you want to stay alive, you need a stronger God Arc, which means you need materials. The port manages God Arcs, though, so you can't just do whatever you want with them. Okay, that's about it. Looks like your God Arc is ready for action. Whoa! Origami barging in, huh? Well, that suits me fine. Let's clean up this mess and go home.
Thanks very much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to check out some more awesome stuff from us here at Arekkz Gaming, then you should definitely try to catch 269 and Paradise Central streaming 6 days a week. You can find a link to the multi-stream in the description box down below. They play a wide range of games, and what's more, we also have the end game store. By watching their streams, you earn currency, and you can redeem that currency on the endgame store for really cool prizes. Those can range from things like games, comics, and figures, all the way up to controllers, capture cards, and even consoles. So definitely drop by and become part of the community. Of course, if you enjoyed this video, then make sure you're subscribed and be sure to click on that little bell icon to turn on notifications so you don't miss our next upload. You can watch more videos by clicking on the options here. But once again, thanks very much for watching, take it easy, catch you next time, peace out.